Hello, and welcome to the channel. My name's Teeter, and today we're continuing on with Cross Blitz. Last time on the channel, we won a Tusk Tales run as Piper in the Southern Seas. Here we are in hard mode. We have one more bounty. Oh no, I guess all the bounties are completed. I think I played an extra run. I was attempting to record a run on hard mode, and I ended up losing. But we'll do it again, and hopefully in this video, if it's published, we win. Let's dive in. This will be the last run I think I do as Piper, and then we'll switch to a new mercenary because Piper's all maxed out and cruising. We could go for another bounty, even though it's just going to be for credits. Not a bad thing. So I guess we'll hug the left side here. We'll go against the Sea Ape. Sea Ape Abe. These are all pretty low cost cards. Start our first turn with a Rhyme Paw and end. Place a couple of recruits. I will place a Shiver Shade that when destroyed it might attack the enemy. Exactly what happened. Love to see it. I have another Shiver Shade and another Rhyme Paw. We'll just block our slots. Maybe the same thing will happen with this Shiver Shave here where it attacks. I was hoping to attack the Sea Ape. Oh well. I can deal frost damage directly, but not enough to kill, so I suppose we'll just play this and the Rhyme Paw. Piper will destroy the friendly minion in front to summon a Shiver Shade. The Rhyme Paw is just going to get eaten, basically, but promoted in a way to something that will automatically deal damage. Strong turn, I guess. I can do 2 damage this way. Oh, I'm redeeming a spell. I won't be able to afford any of these, so we'll just target the ape. Cross Fist is fun for minions, but we don't really need it. Don't really need this either. Pardon me. Anyway, we're going to deal damage to this, which might attack either of these, but then we fly, and we'll be hitting the Sea Ape to win anyway. Looked like the Shiver Shade damaged the ape by itself. Now we get some cards. Gain 2 armor, draw a frost spell. This could help us iterate through our deck if we need to draw cards. This is a really strong card, 6/4. High cost though. I will grab one of those. After you cast a spell, gain 1/1. This has a lot of promise, just given the fact that I am procuring a lot of spells. Maybe we can be spell focused and try to focus Mana Knights. Give that a try. I didn't really have enough offensive utility when I played the last time in the video that I deleted. Cannon build. Every time you play pirates, fire cannons. Riff build. A one-time effect triggered after you cast a spell. Maybe this is the way to go. Let's try a Riff deck. Major Devil Core damage, if you say so. Get some trinkets, Hothead Thorns, or damage on a spell. Spell damage could be good. I don't know if I could put damage on this type of spell. It's not a damaging spell, but I could put it on the Frost Shards. 40 coins. Why not? Then Hothead could be good on certain cards. But on who? On the Shiverfin Siren, maybe. 6/5. We get on the Rhyme Pod too, so we can actually deal 2 damage. Let's try that on for size. No regrets. Heading toward this bounty, looks like we could bob and weave if we wanted. Go to a fire, go to a shop, or an event. Or we could just guarantee the rune get and go this way. I don't know if I'll have the money to support paying for a relic and a trinket though, so maybe we just go straight. Get some money at this fight before the bounty. And at this first fight. Let's see. Pretty low cost cards in a Rhyme Paw to start. And we go second, so that's nice to know too. Can play the Rhyme Paw and kill this pirate recruit, and then we'll both have empty boards, and I'll have the extra energy to myself. Now this Rhyme Paw can actually kill this brute because it will freeze it and deal double damage. And then we can save our energy for another turn. Clear the board out every chance we get. They play 2 units. I suppose I will play 2 units. I play the Shiver Shade. I'll play the Shiver Shade here. And hopefully it will take damage first. And possibly kill this before he kills this. But they both block each other at a minimum. Oh, he attacked second. That's interesting. But we sniped the stronger unit on the board. I'm okay with that. 4 to spend. This is a flying unit. Guess I'll play the Shiver Shade again. And we'll play the flying unit behind. There's a chance that the Shiver Shade, when struck, will kill this recruit. And then we won't have to worry about taking damage, but taking 1 hit of damage isn't the end of the world. Oh, they attack left to right from their perspective. That's right, so I should have put it there. Oh well. Gain 2 armor, draw a frost spell, add a serpent song to your hand. After you cast a spell, gain 1/1. Suppose I'll do this, and then cast the spell. Then cast another spell to thin the numbers out. 3/3, pretty good. That's going to keep increasing as I cast spells, so we'll be sure to cast more spells. Like so. Guess we'll do this, even though I'm not really freezing anyone at the moment. Guess we'll do this just because it costs a little bit. And I wish I had the mana to go here, but that's okay. We blitz and win. Nicely done. Let's start grabbing pyro spells. There's some cards that synergize with pyro spells. I'll grab 2 of those. They do add costlier cards to my hand, but that's fine, I think. Anything that keeps cards in my hand is not a bad thing, in my opinion. I guess I'll grab 3 of those. Give your minion +2 power. Give a minion fleeting to destroy it after it attacks. This is very strong. Draw 3 spells. Give your hero +3 draconic damage. I'll take the fleeting spells. I guess I'll take 3. And then we have another pyro spell. I'll take 2 of those. Okay. Relic or duplicating cards. Is there any card I'm really, really eager to get more of? Other than maybe Piper, which hasn't been benefiting me as much as I'd hope. I'm thinking not. Let's grab the rune then. I have $124. We won't be able to buy a trinket right away then. But that's okay, I suppose. Your opponent's spells cost 1 more. After you freeze an enemy minion, freeze the hero as well. If your minion dies, gain armor. This is actually very strong, especially when you have builds that intentionally cycle through minions. And I can't really afford any of these, I don't believe, even on the spells. One cast, draw a card, 40. Yeah, so we'll just have to leave. I don't think I'll miss any of those, though, to be honest. Lifesteal's pretty cool, but requires that you actually deal a lot of damage, or damage often, which we're not really doing. I don't have any one-cost cards to play. This is a spell. We are going second, though, so I guess we could stand to play one of these cards. We'll see if we draw a Rhyme Paw on our turn. We do not. I guess I'll just play the Shiver Shade. See where the damage goes after. That's exactly the outcome I was hoping for. I'm not really sure how they summoned that card, but that's fine. Gain 1/1 on Plunder. No thank you. I would like to play this card and then a spell, but I would also like to take out this card without sacrificing one of my own. Of course, I'll just grab another Frost Shard for next turn, and we'll Blitz. We have 3 mana now. The next Serpent Song can target the enemy hero, add a Serpent Song to your hand, and reduces cost by 1. So this plus 1 would cause 1 damage to the enemy. That doesn't really matter that much. I guess I just want to play a Mana Knight here. And then I'll put Fleeting on this enemy. And they will die after they attack me once. And this guy will be stronger. So he'll survive the attack from the pirate. Do 1 damage to all enemy minions when played. Wow. Must be nice to cheat. Well, same effect as before. I'll place this in this column. And then we'll play a spell against it. Select a card to add to my hand. I guess the Frost Shard, even though I can't afford to play it. 2/2, they will trade. Not necessarily ideal, but something I can... Oh, just kidding. I guess they're not trading if we're getting stabbed. Redeeming a Rhyme Paw. Where'd they get a Parsley from? Okay, Draconic and Pyro damage up +1. And then I can use a Pyro spell that takes me to 4. I could play the 4/5 card, and that would be it. Guess we'll try that instead. Save my spells for next turn. Add a Serpent Song to your hand. So whenever I cast a spell, I will get a Serpent Song to play. I suppose I can do that. It only dealt 1 damage. Okay. Guess we'll take Hailstone. We have the Serpent Song to play as well. I could put some units down. I'll put down this unit here. And then I'll use the Pyro damage here. And that should be enough to kill. Not my most economical move, but should get me by. Just play playing a lot more cards than me, which is a bit tragic, but it's fine, I suppose. 7. 2, 2, 2, 1. I can play this flying card somewhere. We'll block this 2/2 guy. We'll take a cheaper Serpent Song here, I suppose. I play 3 and 1. Freeze an enemy minion and every minion in the column and deal 2 frost damage. I could clear out this column, I suppose. And then 2 draconic damage can go here, I suppose. Get a glimmer to your hand. Who cares? Got enough serpent songs, that's for sure. Get a copy of a random card in my hand to your hand. Okay. Our entire hand is spells. I could play 4 spells. I don't really know what the effectiveness of Glimmer is, but successful turn of using a bunch of spells. Imagine if I had a Mana Knight on the field. No cannons to fire. Okay. More draconic damage. And give one person fleeting. I can deal 7 damage straight on through. Okay. And then I guess I'll apply more armor. They'll only hit me for 4, so having 6 armor is going to prevent me from taking damage. The 3 frost damage to all minions. Summon a shiver shade for each friendly that dies. I only have 1 friendly minion out, but do I care? Nah, we'll do that later. Or not at all. We don't need to. Add a copy of every card you played last turn to your hand. They each cost 1. That sounds dreadful. Except we just win. So who cares? Aura Guard. Give a minion barrier, which negates the damage they take. Add a copy of it to your hand. Copy of the minion? Not really sure what this does for me. After the first enemy minion is frozen each turn, deal 2 frost damage to it. So this kind of stacks alongside the Rhyme Pause. So we'll take a couple of those. Discard a spell, gain +2 draconic damage this turn only. Gain control of an enemy minion with 2 or less power. This will be useful if we start running out of cards. I'll take 3 of those. And then I don't really care about any of those cards. We'll grab our bounty, start it up. Ember Whelp or Haunted Crewmate. They're both pretty annoying to fight. I'll try the Ember Whelp, I suppose, for 500 credits. We have to go up that way. Discover private quarters of an infamous pirate captain. Priceless treasure is strewn across the chamber, but then out of thin air, a group of cursed spirits appear before you. Converse with them and purchase Chaos Faction cards. Sit upon the throne we can't do. Grant them a gift of 100 gold for 5 max HP. I wish we could do this. Take 5 damage, get 10. Or fight them for a relic. I'll just converse with them and see what they have for sale. Chaos Faction. All recruits are pretty strong cards, honestly. Guess I'll spend 30 on this. And that's that. Mini boss. I guess we'll just scrap this card for now. Get our jab rocking. Your hero has thorns too. I take 2 damage every time I damage them. That's brutal. Let's get some economy working. Oops, I forgot that the Rhyme Paw was hot-headed. Oh well, not what I meant to do. I was hoping that he would die and power up the Rhyme Paw. No matter. I guess I will put this guy in the back. Two pyro damage. I don't get affected by the thorns if I attack myself, so that's worth noting. It seems like it's going to be a spell-based battle just because all of my minions are going to fall victim to this guy. I had to transform him 3 times in order to deal 5 damage. That's pretty wild. I will play a minion here to avoid some damage. Could gain armor, or I could do another jab straight on through. Seems like the way to go. He killed me. 6 pyro damage for 4 versus 6 pyro damage for 6. 2 draconic, armor, and pyro damage. I'll put the armor on first to see what card we draw. 2 frost damage, 2 draconic damage, 2 pyro damage. Or 6 pyro damage. We could 6 pyro damage this guy. Call it a turn. He's guarding so that the damage done to Grandpa is halved, so we should take this guy out first if possible. I need to deal 4 damage, which I guess I could do this way. We'll add another Frost Shard. We'll play the second Frost Shard. We'll add another Frost Shard. Or armor. I guess the armor is the better move. And then for this guy, I guess I'll actually just play a unit. Of course, my efforts are futile, but his death brought us some armor. Gain control of an enemy minion with 2 or less power. That would be this guy. Don't think it's worth it, though. I think we just armor up. And then I punch Grandpa. Do 3 frost damage to all minions. Summon a Shiver Shade for each friendly that dies. I mean, I could just wipe out their board, but I don't really see a need to do that. Wait until they play more units. Now is a much better time to do that. I will play this immediately. 3 frost damage to everyone that wipes out their entire board except for the Frogman. Plus 1 less for each puff cap in your deck, whatever. 2 or less power. Wait, deal 10 pyro damage, hello. I didn't realize how strong those spells are now that you can just attack the enemy outright. More Frost Shards? Sure. Add 3 Serpent Stalks to your hand. Make them all cost 1. Whatever. Wham, bam, jam. Draw 3 spells, give your hero +3 draconic damage. Give your minions +2 power. I'm good without any of these. And then these are costly units I don't care for. Okay, where's our bounty? Over here. Well, that means we have to go this way. Power Thorns when cast, draw a card. Who could use more power? Thorns on Skull Recruits could be good. Wouldn't mind giving more power to the Rhyme Paw. I'll put the Thorns on the Skull Recruit. Draw a card when casting spells. Could be fun on the Frost Shards. Could also be fun on the Shines, but I have 7 Frost Shards, so it's more effective on the Frost Shard. We're going this way. Card shop. There's the Cryomancer we were just fighting against. I'm not really freezing minions, so Shatter doesn't really go that far on its own. Destroy a friendly minion to draw 2 cards. I'm really just relying on spells, it seems. Discard a spell, gain 2 draconic damage this turn only. I don't see a use for any of those for what we're rocking now. It would be nice if I could be putting units down, but I'm not finding myself to be so fortunate. These are all relatively low cost, so we'll keep all the lower cost cards. We are going second, which is worth noticing, or noting. They didn't play any units, interestingly enough. I'll play one in the back. Keep my extra energy in case I need it. Prefer to kill this with a spell. And I guess I'll grab the armor card. And I guess I won't need to play the armor card yet. I'll get the armor from the dead Rhyme Paw. This guy won't attack until I attack it. We'll just work on not attacking it. Just put some basic units out on the field. Oops. What am I doing? Oh, I was playing the Serpent Song by accident. I wanted to get the Ribbit out, because he boosts my Pyro and Draconic damage for when that becomes relevant. We'll save the extra mana again. Rally another friendly minion, or after another friendly minion takes damage, give a random minion in your hand +1/1. Wouldn't mind trying to kill him. The first enemy minion is frozen each turn. I don't really have the ability to freeze, though, is the tragic thing. I guess we'll finally play the Shiver Shade combo and see if that benefits me. That's the one thing I was hoping wouldn't happen, and of course that's what was chosen to happen. Yeah. This is why I've been using spells. We need to attack this guy, even though he's gonna power up the hand back there. We'll take another Frost Shard and use it. We'll take another Frost Shard. And then I will... Guess I can't kill the Dozing Dragon, unfortunately. I guess I'll just put 2 armor on to eat some of this attack. I'll at least block the 3 damage that this is gonna do. When this guy dies, it will deal 3 damage to everything on the board, which isn't ideal. We're dealing 6 damage. Oh, I finally have a Mana Knight. 2 frost damage to him. Grab a low-cost spell. And then I will play the low-cost spell. And another low-cost spell. Armor is forever after all, so we're just boosting our Mana Knight right now. Wish the Shiver Shade would have targeted this guy, but that's okay. I don't entirely track what just happened, but still don't. Okay, well, something just happened that I can't trace. 7 mana. Get a bunch of Serpent Songs if I play this alongside other cards. And what better card to play? Actually, I'll play the Armor card and a Serpent Song against this guy so he dies. Now we're both weakened. I guess I could play this. 3 frost damage should kill this guy, I believe. And then we'll replace me with a Shiver Shade. I can live with this. Rocking all kinds of spells in our hand. They stole one of my spells, but that's okay. 6 pyro damage is free. Damage. We'll grab the armor. And 2 more damage. We will grab the hailstone, I suppose. It was a lengthy battle. Lengthier than I anticipated coming into it, to be honest. 9 mana we're up to. We could boost our draconic damage. Every minion in the column. That's no good. Guess I'll put this guy out here to boost my draconic damage. Then I'll deal 2 draconic damage here. This guy will attack my Shiver Shade or vice versa, which could attack this guy. I don't trust that it will, so I will put this card here. I mean, we could use the Dragon Pack to take control of the egg. That could be fun. And that'll be my turn. Two frost damage. Really only 1 frost damage because of his block. No matter. No Mana Knights coming through, unfortunately. I'll place a Skull Recruit down. I would prefer to kill this so that my minion can attack that whelp. Although I could just kill the whelp. My Blitz Blast is ready again, but who cares? And then I'll just play another unit. Why not? I could have played that earlier and then played more spells, but it's fine. After another friendly minion takes damage. Well, that won't be happening. I mean, if I keep getting spells, we can just kill. And of course I'm drawing cards every time I cast those spells, so... I guess we're just casting spells this run. This is an interesting run compared to the others we've done. I really wish I could freeze more stuff. Freeze an entire row, I guess, and then finally grab a shatter. I don't see a purpose for any of these cards. I guess we're just gonna go this way up to the deadly battle and the relic and stuff. So, card shop. Draco Blast. 2 draconic damage to a minion and every minion in its row. This is the same as like the Freeze Blast, I guess. Discard a card. Destroy traps. Draw 3 spells. More Rhyme Pause. That could be interesting. I really don't care about most of these. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so we're after this relic. We'll go ahead and head this way. Rush. They attack the move they're put down. Let's be on a purple rarity card. Shiver Shade. Oh, the Mana Knight could be good. Loaded him up with some spells and then fire away. 80 is a bit brutal, but that's okay. Hot Head. Attack any enemy that's placed in front. What's the other one? Thorns. Deal more damage back when attacked. Thorns might be good on a Shiver Shade if we ever get him out. I don't think we need Hot Head. Here's our Deadly Battle before the free rune. All very low cost cards, 3 of which are spells. First cannon each turn costs 1 less. Okay, this is a cannon user. Oh, okay, and their pirate had Rush on it. Must be nice. Guess I'll just deal 2 frost damage to this guy. And we'll get some armor. Two cost cannon. Could put fleeting on the cannon, I guess. And get a Rhyme Paw out. Just in the back there. Oh, I see. Fleeting doesn't work on these. Because it technically just attacked and it didn't break it. Uh-oh. That was not what I was expecting. This will damage that guy in the back, and we'll throw on some armor. Three cannons is brutal. I guess we could use the whirlwind. Kill 2 cannons, or a cannon and the attacking enemy. I think I'd prefer the 2 cannons. Cannons are scary. Playing from our back foot a little bit. Reduce the cost of all pirates in your hand by 1. Deal 6 pyro damage straight on through. And some armor, I suppose. I mean, my strategy thus far has just been to primarily play spells. So, we'll keep that strategy rocking, I think. Play these characters here, accept this damage, and then I wish I could play one more spell, but we can't. Again, that's probably the only enemy I wouldn't have wanted the my, oh my god, what's it called? Shiver Shade to attack, and yet that's what happened. You can destroy an entire row. The back row has more cannons, so that might be the one to target. We could do this. Deal 3 frost damage to everyone, but that's not really useful if they're not frozen. I will attack him and I'll grab more armor to apply. We'll blitz. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, the things that are still inanimate, so it only boosted this wisp here. I could deal 3 frost damage to everything. Wouldn't mind if I could kill this ape. Which we can't actually do. Guess I will do our burst here. Try to attack as many things as possible. Now we're gonna take 6 damage from him next turn. Brutal. And this has a rush on it. Okay. After the first minion is frozen each turn. That's the thing, we're not exactly freezing things. Deal 10 damage to him. 10 damage would be enough to kill this guy, but not the one next to him. Maybe I just get some units out? Call it a turn? Just stinks that I can't really make anything out of using the units. Okay, I was able to mitigate what they were doing. I could kill one of them. It's kind of a waste of my utility here. 2, 4, 6, 7. Frail on him. 2, 4, 6. Freeze all would be good. I wish I was paying attention to that before. And then I guess I could put a unit or 2 out. 1 and I guess 2. I guess that doesn't benefit me because they're just playing cards that kill my cards. Freeze all enemies, destroy a frozen minion. I guess we can do that. Deal 3 damage to everyone again. Try that too. That just kills everyone. Deal 2 frost damage and try to draw a mana knight. Ooh, Cyclone Blast will be good. Mana knight. Please. I guess my deck is too bloated. Play some units then. My health is looking pretty dainty, I will say. I'd prefer to freeze and kill the cannons. When these guys die, they will either fire cannons or draw cannons. Each of these cannot kill each of these. So they won't take damage back if they attack, so I guess I'll just focus on damaging the ape. I can use Bitter Winter, but I don't think I want to. We'll just grab some armor. There's the Mana Knight. At long last. Still didn't summon any, cannons, I see. Put him in the open column. And then we'll use some cheap spells. I want to kill this guy, so we'll use a Frost Shard on him. And get another Frost Shard. We'll use that right away. And we'll get another Frost Shard. And then with my last 4, I will attack directly. And get a cheap spell. Actually, Freeze All is good to have in my back pocket. Then I'll use the armor card. And the armor card. He's attacking for 6. That's fine. Three cannons and no ability to use them. I'm still attacking through for 6, so game over, I suppose. But just for fun, play some more spells just to boost it on up. And 10. Well, we took a bit of a walloping, but nothing we couldn't handle, I guess. More jabs? How many do I have already? 3? Go to deal 1 damage. Nah, we'll take the 3 cost cards. Kinda just looking for spells. Shuffle 2 1/1 copies of a minion into your deck that cost 1. Tempting, but not enough. After you play a frost spell, the next death minion you summon gains 1/1. This might happen a bunch. Grab one more relic as well. After any minion is played, give it a random minion's death effect. Oh boy, we could do both of these. This is chaotic, so this might just blow the run, but we will see. Death dice usually cause me death, though. They go first. Okay. Then go first. Quit yapping. Unfortunate start. We'll just play this guy in the front. Deal 2 frost damage to a random enemy on death. Okay. Place Piper behind. Chaos begins. Suppose I'll spend my entire turn on damage reduction. Just checking if I wanted to change my mind. I did not. 4 damage and 2 damage? Are you sure? Let's play a couple units. This guy in the back. The flying unit in the front. Just absolutely filling the board with stuff. I would prefer to not deal with the guy that deals double damage in the back. Oh wait, we can take control of that person. Sure. Sounds great to me. And then I guess I could deal frost damage to that guy in the back to weaken him. Freeze all minions. Sure. Get that cooking. And if we play this Acolyte followed by that, it will deal 2 frost damage to someone randomly, which is nice. A lot of random death happening. This costs 2 to cast now. So do my other spells. That's tragic. I really wanted to take this guy out. 6, 4. 4, 5. Oh, but I can't play that. I can't play either of those. Blood tokens times 1. Give a minion +1 health. Boy, my hand is in disarray all of a sudden. Guess I'll just block this column and then play this to weaken that guy. Shatter could be good in conjunction with the other spell I have. This guy having Swift Strike is pretty broken. He just transformed that character, and now it's not going to harm me anymore. There are a lot of random effects happening during this fight. I can't really track what's happening. I'm just hitting go and reacting. We all settled now? Okay, where's my freeze everybody spell? And then I'd like to shatter the only one dealing damage, I think. And then I'd like to... I was gonna say I'd like to kill it, but I don't really have that option. I guess I'll just damage it then. Tragic. We basically just traded health that whole time. Okay. Get rid of the poison. There's so much poison. 7 to work with. 4 and 3. And we could put some units here. I could put a 5 unit down here. And a 2 unit in front of it, I suppose. And blitz. Your groupies have lifesteal. You know what I don't have? Groupies. I guess now I'll start using some spells, because we can manage to. Oops. Frost spell. Get another frost shard and draw another card. Frost spell. We'll grab another one. Hoping to draw armor. I guess we can use this blood token. Give more health to one of these guys. Guess the stronger unit in the back. And we'll blitz. We'll save our blitz burst for later. Okay. Got another one of these units in the back I'm kind of scared of. I guess I'll put some lower cost units out and just replace them using the Blitz Burst. And then we'll play heavier units to follow. Seems like a good idea. Okay, we'll get rid of the potions. Although, can I kill this turn? 6 pyro damage. 2 draconic. I don't think so. Get rid of the poisons. Add a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand to your hand. This is a 3/3 unit. I guess I'll just put him out there. And we'll blitz. So much calamity. I wouldn't mind watching the guy in the back there wither. I also wouldn't mind just killing it outright. Maybe that's what we'll try to do. 2, 4. Freeze all minions in a row. Freeze the back row. And then we'll make this guy fleeting and get rid of the poison. I think we're gonna make it through here. And this armor is gonna be the reason why. You quit filling your back row with garbage. Double transform is a bit rough. Shiver Shade. Is any minion in a column? I guess we'll do this column. And I guess I'll put my 5 damage unit out. And then next turn it can attack straight through. Ember whelps everywhere. Just keep playing these. A bit silly, really. Freeze a column and damage it. Okay. They're all enhanced, but I don't feel like I care that much. Put some armor on. I do have my burst effect again. I'll play the unit over here. Then I'll just play some damage types. Gain a draconic damage every time I play. Oh, I see. That's why I should be using that unit more. Okay, understood. These roots don't attack, so they're not really scary. Doesn't really matter that they keep getting healed. Add a puff cap to your deck. Next, Serpent Song can target the enemy hero. Okay. Just the next one? Yeah, just one. Okay. Noted, I suppose. But this can target the enemy hero. 3 damage to a minion. 2 frost damage can target the hero. Destroy a frozen minion. Try the frost fist, I guess. Take control of something. Nah. mean, we could just take out the guy in the front, I guess. Using draconic damage. Got a bramble sore. Death effect. It really does not matter what we're doing. It transformed. I'm not really sure why it transformed. Well, it said evolve, I guess. That would be why. Another one of these guys, huh? Freeze him. Put Shiver Shade in front. Oh, we'll destroy him. I forgot I could do that. And then we'll... Oh, I can't take control of the roots. Fine. This is a slow burn. I think we'll end up on top, but it's taking forever. Guy has thorns. That's not his power. What do you mean? I've had enough of this. We will Blitz Burst. Shiver Shade will attack directly. You sure I can't take control of this minion? 2 or less power? That's this number in the corner, but that's Thorn's power. Not his real power. This guy also has guard on? How dare. Say 1 power. Now it's dead. Look what you've done. Gobblegum Whelp. Combat start, splurge, gain 1/1. It looks like it didn't work out for you. Gimme gumdrops. Wither on, I suppose. Well, that's annoying. So we'll just play all the cards we have. Oh yeah, I forgot I could draw more spells. Draw a frost spell. Attack. Draw a frost spell. Can you imagine if I had a mana knight out? How much they'd be loving this? Get rid of a poison, I guess. Did Blitz Burst again, but for no reason. Oh yeah, I forgot his thorn enemies have lifesteal on, so I've probably been healing him this whole time I've been fighting them. Oops. Every possible spell I can throw his way, I will. Freeze all enemy minions, I guess. Hey, a mana knight! Look at that. Just a little too late. Another one? Guess I gotta use all my spells. I can't use any more spells, unfortunately. I think we'll get there. I think we're gonna win. Just took a very long time. More spells. More spells. Get him. Minus 12. Jeepers. Was that actually a hard mode run? It did feel kind of difficult in the middle. Rated C? What didn't I do? Whatever. We'll take it. Campfires used? 0. Is that why? Not sure. Either way, we did it. Longest episode thus far, feels like. 3,000 credits. I think the character we'll play as next is Parsley. I was already going in and buying all of his abilities here. Also, I learned something last time. You can sub in cards here into your starting deck, which is huge. I wish I would have known that for Admiral Brass here. We would have gotten a Rig Beacon there. Reduce the cost of all pirate minions in your hand by 1. That would have made so many cards basically free. Oh well. Anyway, next video we'll play as Parsley. We'll see what they're all about. Poison by the sound of things. This minion would be transformed, summon a fungus Fleetfoot instead. Add 2 puff caps to your deck that evolve random minions. Add yellow toe jams to your hand that add puff caps to your deck to transform minions. And evolve upon use. So evolve and then spawn a card that will transform or evolve. Then Mad Beat, summon a Techno Toad. Give it 1/1. So this is a 2/2 Techno Toad. On death, summon a stack light shows in your hand equal to its power. So at least 2. Light up a random minion. If it's friendly, give it 1/1. If it's an enemy, deal 2 damage to it. Repeat 0 times. I'm not sure what makes this repeat. But anyway, this is what we'll use next time. And just to look at our progress one more time, we have now beaten hard mode in the Southron Seas, and there are no more bounties to collect. That means we'll move on next time to the Starscape Plains, where there are 4 different campaigns to do. How about that? Anyway, if you made it this far, I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy content like this, please feel free to check out the rest of my Cross Blitz content, as well as the other content on my channel. And come on by my streams, both here and on Twitch, where we play games like Cross Blitz and many others all the time. I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you take care. Bye now.